And it finally happened. Episode 3 is all about the message. The word to describe episode 3, revolting, that would be the only way that I can describe it, because for the great majority of us, for 99% of the population that hasn't got homosexual attractions, we're simply not interested in watching two grown-ass men naked in bed having sexual relationships. It's something that we're not into because we're not that. Now, I get it that the message has to be pushed, and I get it that every little, once in a while, you get a bit of the message shoved down your throat. Now, episode 3 is all about these two men and their sexual relationship, which, I'm not interested in. I'm interested in watching a TV series based on the Last of Us video game. Loved video game by an entire community. And the reason why we love The Last of Us so much was not because of the homosexual relationship between these two aging adults, but because it was about something completely different. It was, in fact, about the complete opposite of two homosexuals having sex, which is the relationship between a father and his daughter. At the start of The Last of Us, Joel loses his biological daughter, and life hands him a second chance when he's taking care of another young little girl of this somewhat similar age, and that's what's so pure. That's what's so beautiful about The Last of Us. And the final action of Joel, in which he literally sacrifices all of humanity for his daughter, that's what's so powerful about The Last of Us. Not the homosexual message that we have in this episode 3, which we're not interested in because we don't have this kind of attraction, and it's actually the complete opposite of attraction, which is repulsion. Most men will find this repulsive because we not only don't like this goes against what we do find attractive, which is, relationship between a man and a woman, right? If that had been the case, If it had been the case of an entire episode of Bill and his female lover / wife, girlfriend, it would kind of have been pointless as well, because why? But this is just about shoving the message. And this is where we have a right to be pissed, because we did not sign up for this. We signed up for a movie, for a TV series actually based on a video game that's about Joel and his daughter, about a man and his daughter, not about two homosexuals. We did not start watching, Brokeback Mountain, the TV series. If that had been the case, I would not have watched it from the start because I'm simply not interested. And you know why they do this? Several reasons. First of all, it's commercially unsuccessful to do that because, as I explained, just 1% of the population will find this attractive at all to begin with. The rest of us will find it repulsive. So it's commercially, unviable in the great majority of cases. Every once in a while, you have, Brokeback Mountain movie that won an Oscar, I believe. I personally did not watch it just because of this, because I'm not interested in watching two men having sex. Just not what I'm into. And I'm not interested, and I don't find anything familiar with that, because if this had been a love story, a movie, a love story about a man and a woman, then maybe if the movie is good enough, yeah, I could probably dig that. Now, if you're telling me about, hey, there's this great movie about these two gay dudes, yeah, I'll skip. Yeah, not my cup of tea, not interested. So they do this so as to trick you into watching something that you did not sign up to. Then also it's of course about promoting the message, because our good friend here, Neil Druckmann, just has to go with monetizing the crap out of the agenda, the LGBT agenda, and he will be praised for that. He will get more financing, he will get more accolades, he will get rewards, and he will be raised among the community for his for doing his military objective of installing the message in his TV series, right? That he's going to be rewarded for this financially, professionally, right? At the same time, there's also quite disturbing, which is video games are mostly for kids, right? Yes, there's video games that are for adults, and many of us adults do play video games, but let's be real, all right? Video games is something that's mostly targeting a younger audience. It's not rare that a kid will play a video game that is not for his exact age group. Even if a game says plus 18 or 16 or whatnot in the box, yeah, usually it's going to be younger children playing that game, right? That's why they put these messages in this kind of TV series, in this kind of game. Why is it that they're always targeting children? Why is it that they don't go for, this is going to be a TV series about two gay guys having sex. Watch it if you're interested. Nope, we're hiding this. We're putting this, like a Trojan horse in something that will be consumed by a younger audience. And they will be, they will be watching an entire episode about something that has nothing to do with the original game. Guys, it is what it is. Personally, I'm not interested. I mean, I saw this coming when they did that first episode, doing a race swap for Joel's daughter. Why? What would be the point? I mean, the girl did a decent enough job, but why are you even signaling that? Well, we all know why that is, but this is not just a little bit of the message. This is not a little bit of a wink or signaling to the community. No, this is an entire episode of two guys and their sexual relationship. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll pass, and I think I'll pass for the rest of the series as well. I've got better things to do with my time. You do you. Take care, folks. See you in the next video.